Let's start AM Report this hour here. Residents of Westbury, Johannesburg, back on the streets protesting ongoing water cuts. This comes despite calls from the national government for calm to allow workers to restore the supply. Sitheliswa Beja is on the ground and joins us live. Sitheliswa, we've seen what the situation is like outside and even inside the homes. What's it looking like now?
Well, Arabile, I can tell you that the situation is, it still remains tense. And right now, I'm just going to bring in now to just show you that the South African Police Service, Gauteng spokesperson has just arrived and is being briefed by the community. As you will know that the fuel road has essentially been closed off and there is no car movement. Let's listen in.
If any ordinary gentleman standing here had to push one of your officers in blue uniform, what would have happened to that guy? Because I want to tell you, I was a victim of that. I stood here not bothering any police officer on a call, an innocent call. And I got grabbed, manhandled by a police officer in blue uniform. The man that's standing here couldn't even defend me or protect me because then the captain came. And when the gentleman with the glasses asked, why did you just do that? He literally went under his glasses and pepper sprayed him intentionally. I have a video where he literally went to caucus with his team, doing this with his hand, saying, let us get back up and shoot at them. And not even in 2 seconds, backup came, pulled out their guns, rightfully so, like they feel it is right for them to treat us like that, and they started shooting us. Colonel, last point I want to make to you, there's shootings and killings every single day in our community. Why don't we see the Nyangas here? Why don't we see the Kwelas here? Why don't we even see 2 vans here? We are always told there is no resources. We are always told that the police force is exhausted, there's no resources. But just yesterday and today, we saw Kwela sleeping over for innocent residents who are merely seeking and begging for their human basic right, which is water. We were asked to meet with the MEC of Kokta yesterday, and I personally declined it. You know why I declined it? Because the mayor doesn't even take us serious. They would never even touch the soil of our ground, but they can go to Ebony Park. Are we saying that we are just good enough to vote and we are not good enough to be taken care of? We are humans and we have the right to raise our voice. We have the right to be angry and we have the right to stand up for what rightfully belongs to us. Because you see, this very same government we voted in is the very same government that is not defending us or protecting us. They are persecuting us on all opportunity given to them. So I want to ask you, Colonel, with all due respect, what is going to happen to that gentleman that pushed and pulled me around? Because I cannot take only a warning to him.
Okay. Let him respond.
As I'm saying that it's your right to open a case against him and it will be investigated. We've got IPID that is around. IPID, they investigate all cases that are opened against the police. So we'll make sure that the case is opened and is taken to IPID for further investigation. I'm glad that you say you've got the evidence that will be presented to IPID. But for now, I must tell you that the provincial commissioner has also heard about this, so he will be around.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something, Colonel? With tears in my eyes, why does it take so long for government officials to come to us? Like, why do they first respond with violence? They respond with guns. They respond with persecution. And then after hurting us, injuring us, and breaking us, we as a colored people feel that this is taking a step back before 1994. We are back to apartheid because colored people don't have a voice. I went into the hospital now and an entire security force was called on to me just because I took in a 77-year-old for help. Does that mean we are so unruly that even when we go into the health facilities, we get chased out by doctors?
Yes.
Are we saying that our people must just die every day? And this government is just going to continue making empty promises. I am pleading with you, Mr. Colonel. We don't want any more bullets. We are injured enough.
Yes.
We are injured enough. All we want, we don't even want the media. Don't think we like the media. But I want to thank the media for being here, because they were our only voices to make South Africa know that we are struggling as a colored people. We are not being heard and we are not being felt. An 81-year-old was shot. A 77-year-old is sitting in the hospital. A 5-year-old was shot through the window while being in the flat because they can't go to school because we don't have water. A 7-year-old was shot because he was idling around because there's no school. So I'm asking you, Colonel, I don't want any promises. We don't drink promises. We don't live off promises. We are helpless. We are heavy-hearted and we are broken. And as we are standing here, you can see the numbers are not even speaking because our people are afraid. And I am standing here risking my life for my people by standing in front of an officer that manhandled me. He could have pulled out his gun and shoot at me, but the community stopped him. When he took out his gun for me, when he took out his gun for me for doing absolutely nothing, he then put his gun back.
But Colonel, I have a question.
I promise that
I have a
will be
question to you.
investigated.
Again, I ask you the same question. Melissa was manhandled here. If I even yesterday pushed a uniformed police lady around, I was going to be beaten up, shot, locked up same time, and I would have gone to court immediately for bail applications and all that. That man, number one, does not psychologically belong in a protest. He is too violent, too angry. The police psychologists must deal with him.
SAPS does not belong in our community.
They don't.
Colonel, can I ask you something? Can you send, I don't even know who you can send anymore because no one protects us. When you send POPs here, they need to keep public order. But they are not keeping public order. We are the public. They are not keeping us in order. They are inciting violence. And while the media is here, quiet guys, I want them to hear this clearly. In every community you go to, you will find unruly people. You will find criminals. You will find people that is inciting violence. We that standing here have never incited violence. We called our first protest 2023 in September. And we never had any of this unruliness. So what the criminals did was, because of the police causing all the havoc and the shooting, they now went to the shops, the Somalian foreigner shops, and they started looting it. And guess what they did? They made that their point of reference, saying they were violent, they were protesting, they were vandalizing. But let me tell you why those people vandalized, not in their defense. They vandalized because they are saying that the foreigners have more right in our country than we as South Africans. So the police came here not to keep order, but to come and disrupt the whole thing, where that 77-year-old even got shot in her own backyard.
Another thing is this morning, one of our residents heard somebody speak of your POPs group. She speaks Zulu. She heard this person say, today we're shooting animals.
Yes.
We want that person, because that in itself is a racist statement. And you know what? The lady in Durban that said Kafirs was taken to court and arrested for 10 years. That lady has done the same thing. We are not elements. She must come stand here. I'm an animal. She must shoot me. She must shoot me.
So let us give the colonel time to...
As I was saying that, no, it's your right to protest, you see. And as the police, we must make sure that this protest is peaceful.
It has been peaceful.
Yes, it has been peaceful. So as I'm saying that there are allegations that there are our members who acted wrongly. So, okay, we understand that there are our members, or we hear that there are our members who acted wrongly so. But a case will be opened and it will be investigated by by the IP. As for now, let's make sure that this protest is peaceful. We've got our members here to make sure that
what is peaceful? Can I just ask you before you leave? Can I just ask you what is peaceful? Because what we've seen at Ebony Park is exactly what we've seen here. I just want to know, what is a peaceful protest according to you and legislatively? Because, and what is the difference between Ebony Park and us? If you can maybe just answer me that question, because currently they are still protesting. They've blocked off, barricaded the community, and nothing is still being removed there. So I just want to ask you, what is a peaceful protest in this regard? Because we are allowing
we're just gonna come out of that, Arabile. As you can see, the community addressing the Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo, who is the South African Police Gauteng spokesperson, you know, just about what they have been going on. You remember that yesterday there were a couple of people that were shot using rubber bullets. We saw earlier today 2 young men being pepper sprayed and saying that, basically they are being ostracized as the colored community, and also asking, you know, the Lieutenant Colonel just as to why is it that, these police are, showing brutality when essentially they are not fighting. We'll have a word with the Lieutenant Colonel a little bit later on. Arabile, back to you in studio.